Please welcome back to the show, Mason Gooding.
It's a challenge to find flowers as beautiful as you are, but I think we managed something close to it.
Good answer.
That's
Good
right.
Wait, I have to leave these like right. This is gonna.
You want me to put them?
Sorry, Nick Offerman, your book is getting moved.
No, that's
My love for Nick Offerman is deep.
Naturally.
Always. Thank you. How are you? You've since we talked last, I feel like you live here now, right?
I sure do, and I think that.
What does that mean?
Well, it's just tough because I haven't actually been here for the past 3 months.
Oh, because you've been working?
Because I've been working.
Yeah.
I also have been visiting my lady in Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
Which I love.
Yeah.
Which is great.
You wrote the Texan. Good luck with that.
You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But it means that I have to learn things like radiators and turning them on so that my apartment's actually warm.
Yes.
Process.
Yeah, so you haven't actually been able to live here yet.
Not yet.
It's fun. It's so fun. It's a good city.
Well, you're here, so.
Yeah.
What more could you ask
So
for?
I make it so much better.
Warmer, if nothing else.
Yeah. All right. I heard that you ran into trouble, though. Did you get pulled over? Did you drive from LA? Is that what you were doing?
I did, yes. So I have another movie for Netflix coming out called 72 Hours.
Yeah.
And we filmed that last summer. And in order to make it on time, I had to drive with my dog from Los Angeles to New York. And since I was prepping for the movie, I was on regiment with my diet, and I had to eat rotisserie chicken a day, which is great for your macronutrients.
Okay.
The problem is timing that out along with the drive meant that there were instances where I would eat and drive. And
I mean, everybody eats and drives. No, not me, but...
Of course, no, naturally. It's just a matter of who's watching you, and sure enough, I got pulled over. And
for eating?
The ticket cited was obstruction while driving, and it was for rotisserie chicken.
This is when it's hard for me to go, is it a slow week for you, buddy? You pulled me over for eating?
To be fair, it was an entire chicken in my lap from Whole Foods, and I would pick and... But I hit my macros, so...
Oh my God.
I did my job.
What is that conversation like? Because I don't know if that's ever happened to that, like pulling someone over for eating chicken.
What's sweet is it gave me time to reflect on my mistakes. It took him a while to process exactly what was going on, but I think he saw the food going into my mouth and my hand maybe not being on the steering wheel.
I got pulled over for drinking coffee. I just remembered this. I got pulled over for drinking coffee. I pulled out of the coffee place, literally, the drive-thru, and I got pulled over, and I was like, what am I getting pulled? I surely wasn't speeding.
Right.
Just pulled out. And they were like, you can't have a drink in your hand, and I didn't know that was a new law where I was living, and I was like, what? But now I don't, but it's like, I'm lying. I totally
Naturally, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I was gonna totally lie, but
I think I had a coffee on the way here while driving.
Yeah, it totally didn't. We're so, we're adults. We're good at this.
Course.
So you've got Scream 7 out tomorrow. So what sets this one apart from the others? It's such a huge franchise.
Truly, yes. No, the 7th one. So I feel like the biggest differentiation between 7 and the originals is the fact that Sydney, the lead character, has a daughter now. And I've noticed when people watch the movie, they remark on how visceral or gory it is. And I think it's the added stakes of having family involved in the terror that makes this movie feel like a roller coaster ride, the likes of which I've not experienced.
I remember working in a movie theater when I feel like the first Scream came out and people were wearing it. Yeah, like I feel like that's so, I'm having such a moment right now. I forgot, like I was young when it came out and now my 9-year-old son is into it. What a franchise.
I know, it's funny how it transcends like a generational divide. Like the fact that kids today have a relationship with Ghostface from, you know, the Lego sequels that they've made, and then they'll be able to communicate to their parents how that makes them feel, and they'll be able to commiserate with the terror that they experienced in '96.
Yeah. I just love when he feels like he's introducing me to something. He's like, oh, there's this character Ghostface. I'm like, bro, shut up.
That's right, that's right. Well, like, everything's new now because you can discover it at any time despite it being around.
Which is pretty cool for actors
years.
And musicians because of like the streaming services, like people are coming, like things are coming back. That were like,
it's also like, how do you reference anything at this point? It all feels original, despite the fact that we have like a cultural archive of historical
But depending
pieces
on
of
the
music.
generation, it's like new. Yeah.
Yeah, no, and they're
Yeah.
always excited about it.
Yeah. I just love that that came up, and I was like, "What's up, Grammy?"